Hey yo guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I want to go and showcase up some actual gameplay over here with Destruction Allstars. I want to go give my first initial thoughts and my review. Is it worth downloading? And kind of give some little overall critiques and criticisms of basically just my opinion on the game. I've been playing games for years, so hopefully I think most of my opinions kind of make a little bit of sense. Fingers crossed. If you guys agree or disagree, you guys can always leave a comment down below. As well as I'm also very excited to make more content on this game and also stream it up on Twitch a lot. And also speak about Twitch, will probably actually be live as you guys are seeing this video on up. So if you guys want to ever go and say hi after this video is all done, I'll put the Twitch link down below. We also have a few of the other sellout links. Basically for us, we are giving away a PS5 for all the subscribers. So if you guys want to enter, all you guys have to do is go and subscribe. As well, we also have the Amazon link down below for the PS5 if you guys want to go check and see the Twitter and Twitch stream as well. And on top of that too, we also have the Webull and Coinbase. If you guys go and deposit or buy $100 with any of that stuff, you guys can actually go get free stuff as well. It supports me and supports my family as well. So also guys, when it comes to all this, I want to actually maybe make more videos like this in the future. I love reviews. I love talking about games. Right now, our channel's been focused on the PS5 restocks and trying to get you guys the consoles themselves, but I would love to do more stuff like this in the future, so you guys can let me know. So when it comes to the three major topics I want to be touching on, this is probably going to be what the actual game is, kind of like the overall, I guess, idea and vibe of the game. If I think it's going to be fun, my kind of opinion on the game itself, showing up some gameplay, as well also how you guys actually get it as well. So we're going to actually have proper gameplay, but I'm going to first showcase up some of the state of the play gameplay going on over here that actually PlayStation themselves announced and showcased on up. So basically, in case you guys are curious on what the game is, it's kind of like a demolition derby free-for-all type style game, where as you guys can see from the gameplay itself, you're basically in a car, you have different characters, you get different car abilities, etc. And basically you have some very nice, lovely women like that are very, very big in very different little random areas. You have a bunch of different characters. The graphics are a little bit more on the cartoony side overall, but I think the overall gameplay is pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. It looks like one of those nice free-to-play type style games. It gives me a lot of like a crossover of Fortnite as well as also a little bit, I'd say, of maybe Rocket League a little bit. In terms of overall gameplay, as you guys can see, it's more so about trying to go and slam into other cars, do damage on them, and basically go and win by doing as much damage as you possibly can. From what we've actually seen from all the gameplays and everything so far, there's a few different game modes and also campaigns I do believe is mixed into as well. So you guys can kind of see it's more so based on ramming into other cars, doing some good damage, and kind of it seems like more of a fun party game style game, if anything. Now, I personally think, at least in my overall opinion, this actually has a lot of potential, but we'll kind of get more into that in the review side. So first, let me go and tell you guys how to actually go and get this game. This game is actually going to be one of the free games for the next month and around. I think it's actually a little extra for like another few weeks as well. On top of that, usually all the PlayStation Plus subscription free games you guys get are usually a month, but I believe that you actually have extra time to go and get this. This is actually also one of the very first PS5 exclusives as well. I believe if you guys do have a PS4 and you guys do not currently have a PS5, which I know a lot of you guys are in that boat, you guys can still go and download the game, I believe on the website or on the mobile app. So you guys can still redeem the game if for some odd reason you guys do not get a PS5 in the next 2 months or so. So when it comes to the actual game itself, I think it's pretty fun. It looks pretty fun. I think the review and everything, my take on it is I think this game will be one of those very, very fun games for probably the first 3 to 4 weeks, give or take. So why do I kind of think that? Is that a lot of these games, they kind of need to always constantly have new content coming on out. Think like Rocket League. Whenever I played Rocket League, I thought it was really, really fun. But most of the times, whenever I came back to Rocket League was when there was new different game modes, new maps, or when they can't have more of a ranked session going on. As of now, I actually don't think there actually is a ranked mode in the initial launch, but there's nothing saying that they actually can't add more of that in the future. If I'm somehow wrong on that, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. But we do know there's also a single player mode mixed on in, and also, as you guys can see, the multiplayer. So one of the cool aspects you guys can kind of see in terms of the gameplay is there is also a free run and free realm type mode. Basically, whenever you're not outside of your car itself, you basically are in this free realm that you guys can kind of see right here, where you can do some parkour and do some kind of cool stuff and try to get another vehicle itself. So I think overall it kind of seems kind of fun because it has a mixture of a few different elements. As of right now, you can kind of see you took someone out and you got points for that. So I think the concept seems really cool. It just seems like one of those fun games to play with friends, or one of those fun games to maybe play for like an hour or so. So is it actually worth, in my opinion, actually downloading it? Now, I always kind of have a little bit of easy opinions on this because the game will literally be free if you have a PlayStation Plus subscription. So overall, especially if you have a PS5, you're probably not going to have that much of an issue with hard drive space so far. But I will go and say, I think it's worth the download. It's literally free. That's kind of an easy cop-out answer. but is it worth keeping on your hard drive for more than, say, like 2-3 weeks? In all honesty, I'd probably say probably no, because these types of games, I feel like you always need to have at least a little bit more content. We have seen a few different maps. You guys are even seeing up some other maps too as well with this actual state of play gameplay. But when it comes to the actual game, the concept does kind of seem like it would get old after a little while. You could have a few little mixtures of mini games mixed on in, but I feel like for these types of games, you play the game maybe 10-15 times and you kind of have the rough idea of almost every other game's going to go. But that does not mean that it's not worth the download or it's not going to be a fun game, because I do believe there's also been articles coming out that the devs themselves want to keep on adding more stuff. They want to add microtransactions and they want to go and do a lot of different things for the game as time kind of goes on. So overall, that's always a very good sign, because you want to have a game like Fall Guys that needed to have more content as the time kind of went on. Everyone really enjoyed the initial release, but after a few weeks, we're like, well, we want more maps, we want more stuff to do. So as long as this game can kind of somewhat keep that format and keep on producing more content, different characters, different cars, different car models, or something I would really like to have is that they somehow added more attachments to the cars themselves. So I know in all the previous games you could have like spikes or different other things for this like similar genre of games. I would love to have more either items mixed on into the maps, more different abilities, more maybe car customization too, as well as they can keep on adding on as time kind of goes on in general. I feel like that's one of the cooler things if they can add more game modes and make that more fun. As you guys can see, they do have a good various amount of game modes, but you always want to constantly keep on adding more stuff, adding more mini games, adding more different types of maps, adding more different types of cars, etc. So here you guys can actually go and see some of the emotes and different types of things you guys can add for your character. This is always kind of fun because it does add a little bit more of a personal taste, I guess, to your actual character. What I'm blocking is just different options of all the stuff right here, so you're not really missing too much. It's just different types of dances and movements. But I think it's cool. You can do some customizations. I think that's nifty. But overall, if they keep on adding more stuff as time goes on, that's probably more, I guess, impressive to go and look at and see. Because I'm someone who likes to see different things, different vehicle toppers. Rocket League at the very start basically had nothing, and as time kind of went on, they added so many different actual boosts, different types of colors, different types of paints, different types of toppers for your car, and I think that's always kind of cool as long as you can keep on customizing your character and the cars themselves. So my kind of guess overall review on this, I do think this game has a lot of potential, mainly just because there's not really that many new actual games out right now for the PS5. Right now, we mainly just only have Spider-Man and Demon's Souls. So the fact that we're now finally starting to get some exclusives is a very nice positive sign. And I'm very okay to go play this, stream this, or do whatever, even showcase some stuff up on my actual channel, because I just think the game looks kind of fun. It looks nifty, it looks cool, it actually has different types of actual characters. I just like the overall vibe with the game itself. So now I'm going to actually go and showcase up some actual other gameplay mixed on in over here too. This is from the gameplay only. We could have all the links down below when it comes to the actual game itself. But you guys can actually see more stuff in terms of characters. They have all the characters mixed on in on over here. They also have other stuff mixed on into where you can see all the different cars that are showing up in the background, see some of the animations, etc., etc. I think this game does have a lot of potential. I do think it looks cool. I think the style's cool. Like I said, it kind of reminds me a lot of like a Fortnite, Rocket League type mixture of stuff. But as you guys can kind of go and see real gameplay, this is like in the the takeout mode where you have to go basically take out the other cars. It does seem like it has some somewhat gameplay lulls where it can get a little bit boring as times. And as I mentioned in my kind of review and first impressions on it, it kind of does seem like I would get bored after this. After you play it 20 times and you're probably getting a little bit bored. But if you go and factor in a free-to-play game, which you guys do get the game for free on PlayStation Plus, as well as also just for a new game to go play on your PlayStations, as everyone's, trying to get their PlayStations in general, I think it's kind of a nice little perk. It's also, I think, really nice too as well for maybe some younger kids who may not actually have like an easy way to go buy games, or maybe someone just got their console and they just want something else to play as they're waiting for more of the major exclusives such as Ratchet and Clank, God of War, etc., etc. So there is actually a lot of really cool potential with the game, as I've been mentioning. You guys can see it seems kind of fun. It's kind of more on the goofy style games, and I usually prefer more of the goofy style, fun style games, at least in my opinion. I think it's really cool. So, and then you guys just get completely KO'd right over there. But you can see like it's actually it's usually pretty fast. You can get back into a car really quick, even if you do get KO'd. And it just kind of seems like a fun game to play for an hour or two. And after that, you're probably pretty much good to go. So this kind of is going to be my take on this game. I think this would be a type of game I'd play up on stream, maybe like 2-3 hours, enjoy it, play it for the few weeks. Maybe if there's new content that comes out in the future, new cars, new maps, new game modes, etc., I can see myself wanting to play it more on those major hype days, but I do think it's somewhat lacking in terms of overall long-term content. But I think especially for a game that's free and fun just for like the first week or so, as we're kind of just having, you know, basically no other new games coming out, I'm down with it. I'm cool with it. I'll probably play it. I think if I had to go give an overall review score just based on very first impressions, very first gameplay, all that type of stuff, I'd probably give it like a nice 8 out of 10, especially because it's free. You get to pop on, you can enjoy it. If I had to go pay money for it, and that was kind of a big controversy for this game, because I believe they were originally wanting to go and sell this game for $70, you know, a normal actual proper launch itself, I would be giving this game a very, very low rating. I'd probably say don't waste your money on it, especially if it was a $70 game with just minimal maps, microtransactions thrown on in, and etc, etc. But because it is free with the PlayStation Plus itself, I do think it's worth the download, worth pressing the buttons. Even if you guys don't have your PS5s, use the app, use the website. You'll get the actual, go and claim it, so whenever you actually do get your PlayStation, you can actually go and have the game itself in the first place. But as you guys can kind of see with like proper gameplay, not from pure PlayStation themselves, it is looking a little bit kind of boring. It's looking fun enough, you know, overall. You can still go and do melee combat and stuff with people outside their cars. So there is a few different various elements mixed on in. But as I mentioned, I could probably see myself getting bored of this after about a week or so. I think it's going to probably just have a lot of the Fall Guys conundrum. But it is my first overall thoughts on it. A quick review for everything. You guys can get the game for free, even longer than just February. I believe it has an extra few weeks mixed on in if you guys do have a PlayStation Plus subscription. The game will be free to go and download. They do have plans to keep on adding more stuff throughout the next year or so for this game itself. There is microtransactions, which is a little bit of a thumbs down for me, but for a game that's free, they do have to make money or try to recover up development costs or put that money towards future developing. So I'm kind of okay with that if the game is free. Price point wise, I still think it's probably not going to be worth a $70 price tag if they ever try to re-release it after the PlayStation Plus trial period is all done. Or maybe like under 30 bucks, maybe like a $19.99 or $10.99 or $9.99, whatever price. I can see it being worth the pickup just to play with friends and have fun. And it's also just because it'll be a big player base based on it being free. But overall, I do think this game would be one of those types of games that'll probably get boring in a week or so. So enjoy it, play it up, download it, and you guys can see if you guys like it. Maybe it'll even be better than that, but I'm for it. I'm down with it. I think it'll be fun, and I'll definitely want to be going and checking this out on my stream and stuff in the first place throughout the next few days. So hopefully you guys are enjoying up the gameplay. Like I said, this gameplay is from gameplay only. I'll put that link down below. Same with the state of play. I can give the original source on over for that. As well as just here's the initial gameplay and first kind of my impressions. As I said, looks cool, looks nifty. Longevity-wise, probably not so high. Review-wise, though, for free, go and download it. It's probably going worth it, in my opinion. We'll probably be doing a few of these games up on my actual Twitch stream. As I mentioned, I will link my Twitch stream down below. We'll probably actually be live as of right now, or if you guys see this in the future, don't worry about it, because just follow in the future if you guys ever want to see me play games. I'm more of a Twitch streamer than a YouTuber, but we've been trying the YouTube stuff. If any of you guys are brand new, drop a subscription, especially for the PS5 giveaway. We have been trying to go cover up more news, and especially trying to help you guys go get an actual PS5 for the restock as well. If you guys still want to go and actually get a console, I got you guys. Make sure you guys are subscribed for that. We'll definitely be doing more news, though, in the future and kind of covering some of this stuff as well. So hope you guys enjoyed my first impression, my review, my kind of thoughts on the game. Make sure you guys go and pick it up for free, especially if you guys have a PS5 or PS4 or the PlayStation Plus subscription yourself. Literally, there's no reason not to. It takes a few clicks. Hope you guys all enjoyed the actual gameplay itself. I think this game will be fun, as I mentioned, for probably about a week or so. And hope you guys all enjoy the actual game itself when it does come on out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed these types of videos and my actual gameplay and commentary and all that stuff on over it. As well, all the actual sources for the videos will be linked down below. Watch their ads, give them some likes, and go and check out some of this actual content itself. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and we'll have some nice little Target videos later on tonight too as well. So stop by the stream, say hello, follow up the Twitter. Make sure you guys go subscribe for the giveaway. Amazon, link down below. Webull and Coinbase, link down below. And of course, the Twitch stream. Come say hi if you guys made it this far in the video, and say what's up if you guys would like. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.